What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. Back at y'all with another little cruise video. Just bring the live up on the channel real quick. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys can tell from the title of today's video, we're gonna be cruising some exotics, Ferraris, Lambos, some supercars, so Bugattis, I don't know, Ford GTs, see what we can get into. So yeah, hope y'all are enjoying yourselves, having a good Friday night. It's been a little bit since we jumped on live here. Gonna have to dial in that brightness, I think. For daytime. Really need to get a remote for this thing. Alright. Let's get into it. Starting out in the Ferrari 360 Challenge. I'm pretty sure that's what this wheel here was based off of, was this car. Actually, we should be able to get a look at the wheel. Not quite, but pretty close. So yeah, we're just gonna start out cruising around, see what we can get into. Last cruise we did online, well, the last two lives that we did, we were cruising in some Hondas. First live, well, the first live was kind of a little bit of a mix, but the last one we did was Nissan and Infiniti, and there's a lot of just fast supercars that I normally would never drive, just because, not gonna lie, I'm kind of a JDM fanboy first, then I'm probably an American fanboy second. And I don't know, for me, just these supercars, Ferraris, Lambos were just never an attainable vehicle for me, so I just, I always appreciated them, but they're just not something that I really aspire to drive. We got the little FRS there, cruising past, doing some drifts. Now, I don't think we're going to be doing too many drifts. And then these cars we're going to be ripping tonight, but see what we can get. Pass in the tunnel. The sound pictures coming through. Got that sound system cranked up today because I want to hear the motors. This thing is hopping all over the road. I think I know why. Now, a lot of cars, what I'll do is I'll just throw drift springs and suspension on there, which, I'm not gonna lie, looks fire, you know what I mean? For those of you guys who are rocking with me through the slammed and stance days on YouTube, I mean, that was the move, was just to drop it on its nuts, but it is not the best way to drive. this thing could probably use to be lifted up just a little bit, but I think we'll just rock it for now. We will see if we can get used to it. Now, one of the things about the drift spring and suspension is it's super touchy, but a lot of understeer. A lot of understeer. So I was recently playing Car X, and I did want to do some online content, maybe some streams, but this is not the right wheel for that wheel. I'm going to rock the G920. I'm going to get that. See how much funds we got left over after Christmas, because, you know, that's always takes up a large portion of the monies, but probably going to rock that, and then I'm going to practice some Car X, because right now the big problem with this wheel is there's no force feedback. Even in this game, it's evident that's a problem, because as soon as you snap, you break loose, the tires break loose, you want to feel what the car is doing so you can counter steer. This wheel lacks all of that, which is why you'll usually see me just whipping and driving, both hands on the steering wheel. I'm not exactly sure how many degrees of turning radius this wheel has, but it's not much. And I tried so many different settings in Car X to try to get it to work. I mean, I can play the game with the assists on and stuff, but I think in order to really perfect Car X, you need to get a proper wheel, or you can play on controller or keyboard. I'm on the Xbox, but yeah, I think in order to rock the wheel with that, you gotta have a proper wheel with some force feedback. I'm gonna see if I can get away without the handbrake, but I think it's probably gonna be something I'm gonna want shortly after getting the actual wheel shifter. Now, I don't mind the paddle shifters on this. They're metal, they click really nice. Like, almost the click that you're hearing in the game is what you're getting from this actual shifter. The shifters on this Thrustmaster Ferrari wheel, top notch. Whoa. Too bad it doesn't affect the drivers that are using them, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, shifters, ace on this thing. Steering, the pedals are really good actually too. If they just had to put the tiniest amount of force feedback in this thing, it would be 10 times better. Alright, so rather than mess with the suspension on this car, I think the move's going to be the next house that we pass. The next house, Horizon Festival we pass. We're going to have to switch it up, because this car being set up for drifting is not kosher for a chill cruise night, man. Let me just say that. Woo-wee. Does handle though. You just got to be very, very sensitive with the steering inputs there. Actually, you know what? Might have had the sensitivity settings a little on this. Alright, let's give this a try. So where is, just out of curiosity, the next pit stop? I'm gonna set this waypoint real quick. Oh yeah, that's way better. I always forget to reset the settings. There's 4 different settings on this wheel. The third being the best for Forza. And I had just forgot to change the settings, but now it should be dialed. Yes sir, man, I want to say I appreciate everybody.
Take the first
Reloading. I don't know if it's the live or if it's my phone here. Still locked and loaded here, folks. Alright, we're good. User. As I was saying before I was thrown off track there, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in tonight. If you guys are not familiar with the Don Squally channel, we brought you numerous hits, the builds, the YouTube builds of Tanner Fox, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. We know a lot of YouTuber builds back in the day, man. Some Racer Miata, a lot of Haggard Garage stuff. Was what the channel was built on. We're just taking the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of labor. Basically just be the money that we spent, all the cool cars that we built in this game, and taking the opportunity to rock with you guys. You guys are OG subscribers, man. Let me know down in the comments section. You guys are new, tuning in from the reels. That's cool too. If you are new, consider pressing like and subscribe up and go. Alright, so this car actually not as bad as I initially thought once we got those steering controls figured out, but let's see what else we got in the garage. I figured since we started with the Ferrari, maybe we'll switch up to Lambo. Do got quite a few like supercars just from winning, playing the game, so let's see what is on the docket here for Lambos, man. I'm pretty sure I got some really cool Lambos. Got that Aventador, Centenario, the Diablo, and the Urus. I mean, I guess we'll start out with the Aventador, man. I think the Aventador is going to be the move here. See what this thing's all about. Man, whatever bird they got squawking in the background. Hella annoying right now. Alright. Taking a little bit of time to load here. This thing, proper sick. The only thing I did to this thing since I got it, the big old wang, wide body, painted those calipers. Look at that dual calipers on the back of this thing. And then we just threw the black tints on there, man. And this might be aftermarket paint job, but I mean, she is fresh and ready to go. Alright, so like, pretty much a direct comparison, Ferrari to Lambo here. Whoa. Now one thing I did notice, I was out here playing with my little guy, and he doesn't like to drift. He likes cars, you know, when he goes off in the grass and stuff like that, rear wheel drive, whether you have traction control on or not, you're just doing donuts, spinning out and stuff like that. So he generally likes to drive the all-wheel drive cars. So in, you know, keeping that in mind when picking cars for him, I noticed that actually all the Ferraris that I have are rear-wheel drive, and I think the Diablo is rear-wheel drive, but I'm pretty sure all the other Ferraris, actually the Espada's rear-wheel drive too, but that doesn't count. That thing is like a dinosaur. So yeah, I just thought that was funny. I'm like, does Ferrari even make all-wheel drive cars? And I'm pretty sure they must. Some of the really high horsepower joints, but like, I just thought it was interesting. Like, does that mean like a Ferrari could not compete with a Lambo off the line? Because the Lambo's got all-wheel drive? Or is the traction control system that good? You know what I mean? Whoa. Woo. We're on the road, man. Oh my goodness. I could not imagine whipping this thing totally sideways like that. Tax the rich stuff right there. Alright, we avoided a collision there, but it was not pretty. Into that cabbage on that one. Dang. Alright, I need to get her together. Lock in there, Squally. Lock in. You know what the problem is? It's starting to get dark out. Can't barely see because the brightness is down. But this also gives me the opportunity to see if I got any lint on my elbow. So fast I can't even look at the map to see where my next turn's coming. Now when I do see it, I don't have enough traction to make the thing turn. Alright, we're gonna jump on the highway here. Wow, man. 400 kilometers an hour. 400 kilometers an hour. Crazy spin out at 400 kilometers an hour. I don't know how much that is in miles. Let me know down in the comment section. All I know is that was a whole lot. Oh, this guy waiting for a race here. What? Oh, for real, eh? Is that what's happening here? though? Where are they at though? Are they even racing? Oh my god, they are racing. Got him off the line in the Lambo, bud. Okay. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Let's go. Let me know what views you guys like, man. Inside or outside. I do like looking at the car, but for the cruising vibe of it. What is that, a Camaro? And I just hit that car. I didn't know I could do that. I thought every car on here was ghost. But I guess if you creep on it at the right speed, and you're not interfering with their rolling, it makes sense. Whoa! I hear him. I hear him. 420! Let's go, baby! 420! Oh, let's go, baby! Say what? Smoke him if you got him. Man. Like, is it safe to say that we blew that guy's door glass right there? More than once? I don't even know what kind of car that is, to be honest. Looks like a Chevy of some sort. Think he might be switching up the whip. He's in that pause menu. Yeah, I think we might have shamed him a little bit. This isn't even. Oh, he's got the police Lambo. Okay, that looks like. I don't even know what kind of that is. Let's go. Oh yeah, that thing's quite a bit faster than this for sure. Oh, Douglas, trying to change the view and totally lost control. We're good. Appreciate you waiting for me, Greta. Guess I should do the same. Lockman, Squally Lockman. Dang. Sounds like he's topped out there, man. Oh, bud. Oh, yeah. Steady here. Yeah, he is topped out. We are pulling buses on him. Buses, bud. Buses. Buses. Where'd he go, man? Oh, and then the guy. Man. Took the man out. Alright, I want to get, the other side of this guard. I think he's getting another car, man. I would like to get a nice roll race with this guy. Or not a roll race, a nice You know, let's get a little 3-honk happening here, bro. Swankier. Okay. Those guys were on a rip. You better hurry up here, Swankier. Does that say Swankler? I think it says Swankler. Somebody pulls up in. Oh, the vet. Okay, this should be easy. You're cooked now, sonny. You're cooked now. I don't even have to push it. I can just chill, man. Pulled out the vet in the rainstorm, man. Not gonna lie. Not the best move ever. Yeah, you can drifting.
Arrived at your destination.
Ah, there. I was like, which way are we going? And then it was like, right. Man. Yeah. Bro. Run, shifting paddle. This car is absolutely nuts. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty untouchable on this thing right now. Alright, so I think like this car is absolutely insane. I think the only maneuver here is to just roll to, we got a house close by, but it is on a dirt road. I don't really like driving on the dirt road. How are we going to do that in the Lambo? I guess we'll jump to this Horizon Festival here. Looks like there's a couple people drag racing there too. I don't know, man. I almost don't want to swap out the whips. This thing is just... This thing is where it's at right now. What are we going to do? Drive the same car all night? Where was that Chevrolet?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left.
Okay. Not left.
Turn sharp left.
Okay, now I'm starting to feel, where am I going?
Recalculating.
Starting to feel this rain. Broski. A little slippery out. She's a little slick. Might have to adjust the driving accordingly.
In 400 meters, turn left.
I can't imagine anybody is going to be drag racing in the rain right now. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some drag racing.
Turn left.
Alright, let's see what we got up in here. take a little moment to regroup here. So keeping with the, you know, the supercar exotic theme, let's see what we got. We got some ass things, but they're not really that cool. Does BMW have anything supercar exotic? Not really. I mean, we got the Bugatti, but I mean, it's a Bugatti. You know what I mean? So I feel like we should save that for last, if anything. I feel like Dodge Vipers sort of fall into the supercar territory. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got the Ferraris. Let's see here. There's got to be something else worth driving up in here. Ah, yeah. This car, I was so pumped when I found this car. The Jag XJ220S. Growing up in the 90s, this car was popular. Not necessarily in this spec with this wing. I tried to match. It's kind of like a purple, grayish steel color. I tried to match it. I don't think I did. It's for some reason in my mind I remembered it being a lot lighter. But anyways, this car not going to be great for drag racing. So I think we're going to come back to the drag racing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Whoa. Just touching the gas with the big toe and she's hopping over.
Recalculating route.
Why don't we just cancel that route actually while we're here? Because we already got the car. Alright, man. Let's see where the road takes us here. The road seems to be pretty dry. Now, obviously, one thing I'm noticing about this car immediately, you can tell this is like, what is this, a 90s? 93. So you could, pardon me, definitely tell this is a 90s car in comparison to the Lambo which we were just driving, which I don't know, was that 2014, 2015 in Aventador? Might even still be making them now. The handling. Supercars in the 90s were a lot different than supercars of today, you know what I mean? You mess up in a supercar in the 90s, you're probably gonna die. Sorry, can I say that on live? You're probably not gonna survive, basically, is what I'm saying. I don't know, let me know if that's gonna get me banned. I mean, I guess my channel's not monetized right now, so like, what can they really do? Take the video down? That would be, sorry. Oh, bud. Whew. And it is a rough ride. I don't know if you saw me coming up over that little dip there. But this thing, I mean, I did slam it. It's got to look proper. You know what I mean? Oi. Let's get this little outside view. Absolute death trap right now, and I love it. But I do, for some reason, I enjoy the interior view more. Because as soon as I see the car starting to go sideways, I'm off the gas. Most of the time. Whereas when I'm outside of the car and I see it getting sideways, I'm like, oh, maybe I can like control this drift. And like I say, this steering wheel, there's no drifting with this Thrustmaster. It's just not happening, which is why I don't. So when that new wheel comes in, we're going to be doing some drifting. Probably with a lot of these same cars. Understeer. Like a son of a bitch. Okay, now listen. When I bought this car, Hunter, what up? I appreciate that, man. I do.
Why not say hello to the other drivers
I'm gonna
whilst
get
you wait?
the I think it's the Logitech G920. I don't know, man. If you got any other recommendations, let me know. From what I gathered, the G920 is pretty much okay. We gotta swap out this car. Where's the next house? From what I understand, the G920 is a pretty decent all-around. I know there's better options out there, but I'm really trying to find a good mix between usable and budget. You know what I mean? So from what I've researched, the G920 seems to be a pretty decent option. But yeah, man, we'll see what's on sale when the time comes. Alright. So, I think the move is less drifting, more focus on keeping this thing on the road. Really, I think what I need is just some forced feedback, you know what I mean? Because this thing, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a decent wheel until I took it apart, because it was just, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't flowing the way it should. And then I saw what was inside of it, and I was like, I can't believe that they even sell something like this, you know what I mean? Now, luckily for me, I went with a quality used model off of Marketplace, so it was well below market value. Surprisingly, they're still selling these things, even though they've been out for pretty sure 20 years. But yeah, the rubber band technology is just not it. Now, I will say this: when I get my the legit wheel, I am strongly considering keeping this one connected to the Xbox for my son and his friends to mess around with and beat up, because I don't want them, destroying a $300-400 steering wheel and shifter.
Arrived at your destination.
Balking. So, car looks fantastic, but comparatively, going from that Lambo into this, it definitely is a challenge here. Oh no, we don't need to go to the festival. What we need to do is change the car right here, man. We don't even have to go inside. We'll do it in the driveway. I just like the feel of having to drive somewhere to switch your car. Unless you're, I don't know, kingpin with a helicopter and stuff, you're not getting cars delivered, out of the sky, are you? Alright, so, I mean, Porsche's considered exotic, right? Supercar, GT3 RS, I mean, the GT2, these are considered supercars, no? Oh, we got the Spider. That, you know what? Let's jump in the Porsche Spider, man. 2014 Porsche Spider. You don't even have to ask if this is a supercar. You already know, man. So for those of you guys who are new to the channel, man, I'm your boy Denali, aka Don Squally. I don't remember seeing this livery on here when we picked this car, but whatever. We do lives on occasion. This channel was focused mostly on like building cars and stuff, but to be honest with you, recording those videos, editing those videos, uploading those videos, pretty tiring. So that's why we're we're jumping on the live here, and this is kind of an easy way for me to make some content, not have to edit, which is a big appeal for me, and also engage with some of you guys who have been watching for a really long time. It's been really awesome, man. The last couple of lives, I've been able to connect with some guys who, I've said that they've been viewers of the channel for quite some time, and it means a lot, man, to have you guys rocking with me. You already know what it is. So we're just gonna keep it moving here, enjoying myself, see what this all-wheel drive Porsche Spider has to offer. See if we can get ourselves into some trouble. This thing sounds amazing already. Now, I'm not really sure what it is. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, actually. I'm pretty sure it's like a longer wheelbase on this thing. Porsches, all of them, pretty sure most of them, maybe a couple really old ones had the engine in the front, but like, they're all rear engine, you know what I mean? And this, with the longer wheelbase, making it more mid-engine, weight distribution and all that good stuff, did it really make it that much better of a car to drive? Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Boss, man. Now, comparing it to the Jag we were just driving, oh my goodness. No word of a lie, I was just looking at my phone to see how cool all that looked on the live, and then drove off the road. And that's what I got to see on the live. And it didn't look cool at all. Oh, I can put the top down on this? Hold up. Hold up. How's that? Left joystick? Push it? Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was gonna do cinematic. Alright, still, that's pretty fire. See if that changes the It does definitely change the sound in the car. Much louder. Alrighty. Get in the... Another thing I was thinking is that when people are tuning in on the live, I think I'll keep the view with the wheel. Now, I had the view without the wheel for me because I can see the wheel, but I think it'd be better for you guys to have the wheel in the game so that you guys know what car I'm driving. So that's another thing. You guys, like the Lambo had a little Lambo logo there, but this car, otherwise, if you didn't see the wheel, it wouldn't have the emblem. Tell what car it is. Okay, okay. Well, have I? Well, that's because I'm absolutely tearing ass out here, so thank you. What you mean? You see me? I'll be back there. This car is probably the most dialed car that we've driven all night. The Aventador was much faster, I'm not gonna lie. But this car, it's just so effortless. Like, you can really push this car into the corner and slam on the brakes last minute. And it just stops. Look at that. Buddy in the Bronco there. Would a side swipe if it wasn't for the brakes. crap. Less than ideal driving conditions out here today. But my goodness. Woo-hoo! This. You guys don't have one of these cars? Go to the auction house. Go to the, wherever you buy these things, the Horizon Festival. Get you one, man. I'm pretty sure I won this. Or I got it for free, which is why it has this livery on here. And one thing I have noticed is, like, the cars that you get in the game are usually pretty dialed, man. Like the ones that they give to you or that you win. Like, they're pretty set up. Like, you don't have to do much to them. With all my YouTube builds back in the day, we just used to slam and stance everything. And when you go to drive them in the game after, they're not always the best. Slam and stance. Honestly, I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to find a vehicle tonight that is going to compare to this one. We're going to try to find one, but that thing was an absolute pleasure to drive. It was a Class S2 also. I don't think we've driven an S2 vehicle tonight. Alright, what do we have next? Now, I've already driven like the GT3, the GT2. They're not comparing to that thing. I can tell you that much for sure. Oh, the Zonda, the Pagani Zonda. We got to jump in this thing. There was a game. Oh, I had it for 360. I'm pretty sure it was Test Drive Unlimited. There was the original, and I'm pretty sure there was a second one. And the second one was pretty sick, and there was the Zonda in that, and man, what is going on with all these liveries anyways, man? I keep seeing them in my garage with no wrap, and then I get them out and there's a wrap. Like, whoa, what are we doing here? I think we are going to have to paint this bad boy. Alright, we're jumping into some old school Don Squally here with the build. Maybe we'll just check the livery store and see. I'm sure somebody's got some pretty sick designs going here. Because that one just is not it. Blah, blah, not it. I really like the lime green. That's kind of what I had in mind for it. I like this black and white over there. The orange is kind of cool. I think we're just gonna keep it simple, man. Now, I don't think we've driven an obnoxious colored car tonight. So I think it's about that time. Now, the loading screens on Forza, that's one of the reasons that I don't do the builds live, man. Because my goodness, the loading screens when you're building cars, them things can take like 20, 30 seconds sometimes. All right. So before we set out, if you guys are new to the channel, consider clicking subscribe and the like button. Really helps the channel, man. We're trying to get back into the swing of things here. So it would, let me know that there's some of you guys out there that want to see these live cruises, man. And to be honest with you, out of the cruises that we have done so far, the themed cruises, I should say, the Nissan, the Honda, those were the two themes. This one is by far my favorite. I was thinking I was gonna do a BMW cruise tonight. However, I think I need to upgrade my BMW collection before I do that. Oh, this has a top that goes down as well. Give me a second. This thing is gonna be loud. How do we do that again? Press the L button. Alright, so top down. Pretty lackluster. I kind of wish that they had, made the top go down like a normal top. You guys went this far. But I'm not a video game developer, so what do I do? I'm just the consumer. Consume I will. Let's go. Ooh, look at the vents on the hood shaking. Why is that happening? Wow. Holy cow. Shifting until I get the hang of this thing. Yes. We only took out a hydro pole causing a major power outage, but car's still good, so let's continue. tell you what, if I smoked cigarettes, I would pull over and light one right now. I cannot believe how incredibly great this car is. Now, one thing I am going to say, as soon as we started rolling, I was kind of a little disappointed. It took a long time to rev up and get the RPMs up. But wow, this thing handles amazing. Now, is it gonna tell me? Let me see. I could have swore this was rear wheel drive, but it's handling very good. It is rear wheel drive. I can't believe how great this is handling. No assist, no traction control. This thing, I mean, I thought the poor Spider was gonna be tough to top with. This thing is absolutely ripping right now. What year is this? 2010. So it's not that old, but it's getting up there. Holy! Buggies! And it gets loose and it corrects itself. What is happening with this thing? Hidden gem. She was spinning and then hooked up, and by that time I was pointing the wrong direction. Sound of this thing bouncing off these buildings is crazy. I don't know that if the phone's picking it up and doing it justice, but wow, it's echoing. This speaker I got connected to the TV is pretty powerful unit. Just it kicks out a lot of bass when the tones hit right, but not every car has decent bass in the exhaust note. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, wow, that was an intense ride. Let's set a waypoint to the nearest house. Oh, it's a barn find. That's not the house. I feel like I had this issue last time too, where I had to filter out all of my properties. Hotel Castillo, we just came from there, man. Alright, let's hit up this Horizon Festival. We'll cruise to the festival, and then I am not sure what we're gonna do after this. Cause like, man, I said it about the Spider. I'm gonna say it about this car too. I do not know how we're gonna top this. And I did want to jump into a Viper tonight, but like,
400 meters. Turn left.
I think I'm going to be greatly, greatly, greatly disappointed going from this to a
Turn
Viper.
left. Recalculating route. In 200 meters. Turn sharp left.
Yeah, this thing is great, man. This thing is so good. What a great cruise. This is another car I wish I could drive all night. Whoa. Dumped her into reverse there, coming into the traffic.
400 meters. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Alrighty then.
In 400 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
That was our turn.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters. Turn right.
What up, you broke
You have
mofo?
arrived at your destination.
Champ is here. Champ is here. Woo! That was an exciting ride. Man, it still has that livery on it. All right, what is up next, man? Is a TVR considered a exotic or a supercar? I don't think it is. What was that? The Noble? Possibly. I think the Noble is probably, I wouldn't say supercar, maybe an exotic. What is it? Noble, is that American? Don't think it says anywhere here. Choo! An all-American, an all-time classic German supercar here. AMG CLK GTR 98 Benz. Let's jump in that bad boy. However, one thing we might need to do is swap. You know what? We'll just rock the livery. I was gonna say this thing needs a different paint job. Pretty sure it's like some anime or some anime. But you know what, man? You know what, baby? The paint job does not change the way that it drives. Let's just say that. Oh. So, for those of you guys who are still rocking with me, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We are doing, some lives on the regular. Just trying to get some more content up out there. So, I'm expecting this thing to really be a toss-up. What year is this? A 98. So it's kind of like that Jag that we were driving earlier. The XJ220, I believe. Cars from this era want to put you in the ditch, basically. But it could be a pleasant surprise. It is a little wavy back and forth. Mind you, I think that's just comparing it to the Pagani, which was an absolute freight train. Just on rails. But this thing also handles quite well. Did I hear a little turbo back there? Yes, I did. Actually, sounded like quite a big turbo. You can tell because it doesn't spool up until like the high RPM range. Might even be twins. Ah, okay.
You have arrived at your destination.
River. Thinking of that with the highway. This thing is actually really, really nice. And I don't know what's on the dash, if this is like Alcantara or something, but like very slick. Diego, what up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Actually really, really nice. Not nearly as dramatic as the Pagani, but handles nice, very predictable. Like you think, what we got over here? I like seeing the sights. Small ruins and stuff like that. You know what? Not a lot of drama at all. I was expecting this car. I was expecting this thing to be quite a handful. Just given, you know, the year that it's from. It's a rear-wheel drive, mid-engine. Quite nice, man. Diego, man, right now I'm rocking the Thrustmaster, like Ferrari, very low-end wheel. Was just actually commenting on Hunter's previous comment, man. I think I'm gonna go with the, not the Thrustmaster, with the Logitech G920. I'm gonna get the wheel and the shifter. Because this thing, the one thing, it's not a bad wheel. I really got this set up together just so my kid could do some Forza, because he likes cars and stuff like that. So I threw it together for him quick, you know, just a cheap wheel off Marketplace for like $40. But I kind of got into driving it myself, started doing a couple lives. And to be honest with you, man, I'm really noticing, for somebody who's serious about it, this thing is it lacks some very key features, man. So I'm thinking, you know, Logitech G920 with the Logitech shifter. Unless somebody else out there has some recommendations for me. The one thing I like about the Logitech setup, you know, obviously right now I'm on Xbox, so that should, when I upgrade to the newer Xbox, once Forza Horizon 6 comes out, I'm going to have to upgrade the Xbox. I can then use that wheel with the Xbox, which I'm sure most of them you can cross over, but Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna go with. But as of right now, man, we're just rocking the old Thrustmaster. Which the real thing this thing lacks, like I say, is just a little bit of force feedback, man. If it just had like a tiny motor, made even some rumble, like, you know what I mean? Rumble feeling in it, and something. Go off the side of the road. It's aside from that, 2 hands on the wheel, you keep it pointing where you want to go, it'll point you there, man. There's no question about that. But when you want to get into drifting and, like, you know, situations like that where I get sideways, the force feedback I find is really key in being able to handle the car properly. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. All right, let me see here. Playing with the Hori. I'm gonna have to check that out, man. I don't think I've heard of that wheel before. I mean, to be honest with you, if I didn't want to drift, like I just downloaded CarX, if I didn't want to drift, I'd be content with this wheel, and I tried to convince myself that I would be content with this wheel. But yeah, it's pretty good. But I think for me, I'm gonna need to. I want to get into CarX, man. So I'm gonna need something. I know I'm gonna need the handbrake, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? But it's all for the love of the game, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I stopped playing Xbox altogether for a really long time because I don't know, for one, I didn't have the time, the energy. You know, it was real easy to just, you know, when I'm done everything I gotta do for the day, sit on the couch and just scroll Instagram. And I don't know, man, I just found I was kind of even losing interest in that and then just falling asleep. And yeah, man, it's one of those hobbies that I kind of want to get back into, especially getting on the lives. Been having a lot of fun getting back into the, you know, getting onto the lives and then being able to, you know, talk that smack with people as I'm cruising around. I haven't cruised with anybody yet on the game. I mean, I've cruised with a couple people I don't really know, but I haven't actually cruised with any people I know. So, yeah, man, if any of you guys want to add me up at Don Squally, you guys see me online, jump up in the game. I'm not really sure how that works. Somebody was saying like the convoys are kind of weird now, that it's kind of difficult to add people to your game and all that, but we'll figure it out. All right, we're gonna head out to Buenas Vistas, swap out the whip, just having a good time. Just need a little bit of refreshments, man. Parched, all this talking. Alright.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That's what we're doing. Alright, let's give her one last tear
Recalculating
before we get to the house.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters,
big rocks there, buddy.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
I gotta say, this car, a really freaking fun car to drive, man. I was expecting it to not be for some reason. I thought it was gonna be a handful. I guess that's why they're supercars, man. They are just fast and they hug the road. What are we at? Let me get up here and turn the heat up just a little bit. I think the temperature's dipping outside here. So, I'm gonna crank the heat up just a little bit. Alright, let me see what we got out here. So, the Bugatti. What color is your Bugatti? So I don't know, man. Let me know. Do American cars classify as exotics or supercars? Maybe some of them do. The Stingray Coupe mid-engine, I don't know. Exotic? Not, I guess, to Americans and Canadians. People are familiar with them. Vipers? Let's see what else we got. I mean, we have a load of Ferraris that we have yet to drive. The FXX, I mean, I think that really is the move. J50, the FXX is newer, looks way sicker. Let's jump in that, man. I think that's going to be the move. Alright, I need to take a short intermission break here. Run to the washroom before we jump in this thing. Wow, it's like a rocket ship. Dang, folks. It is Canada as all hell out there right now, let me tell you. A little cold, man. A little cold. Alright. Let's get up in here. Who is tearing this place up? Must have went in. Oh my goodness. This car is so sick. Oh. Alright. Yeah, Canada is frig out there, boys. I'll tell you what. It's not nice, man. For those of y'all who don't know, the sim rig is in the garage where most of my other man cave stuff is. And, yeah. going to use the washroom, I have to go outside to get into the washroom. And it is... oh man, this thing is proper sick. Proper sick. Can't imagine what a car like this would cost in real life, folks. But through the you know, the magic of video games here, just get the seat adjusted here. I feel like we're gonna need to get up on these pedals. Man, this sounds like 3 different cars, like 3 different engines in this thing. All right, let's get it. Oh my gosh! What the what in the heck? Okay, so immediately issues. All right. So let's try this again. I think I was given a luxury with the last 2 cars, the Pagani and the Mercedes, being rear-wheel drive and as forgiving as they were. We're gonna be a little nicer to this one.
Destination.
Just slipped off the pedal. Grief. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty. Does that mean that there's a need for an upgrade on these pedals right now? I hate to dump money into this setup knowing we're gonna have a new setup in a couple of weeks. Oh no. getting a little too crazy with the left foot braking there. But this car's like, no. You better watch what you're doing, buddy. You better take it nice and slow there, boss. Don't get too carried away. Not sure if that's something I want to participate in, but thank you. What is going on here? Bro, is that what you guys are doing around here? Raging? I was going to stop by the crib over there to go switch up whips, but I mean, the music is a little obnoxious. Starting to rain. That is not good. Nice parking, gelato. I don't know. And it's like, does this mean that there's like 2 million gelitos? How'd you get stuck with that number, man? Crazy. Alright, so that was pretty unforgiving. Not gonna lie. Comparing it to the other cars we're driving. So we could jump back in a Lamborghini since, you know, we just did another Ferrari. I mean, the Centenario makes the most sense. I don't know why. I've never been a fan of the Centenario. It's always, to me, this car has always just seemed like a video game car. I don't know which one of the Forzas, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. I think they were really bigging it up on that one. Actually, I think one of the games, they gave you like a little modeled car. I know one year I got a Porsche, like GT3 or GT2, and then I think I got a Centenario for one of the other years too. Yeah, man, but I don't know. They just seem like a video game car. Okay, so. Oh, he's stuck. Oh. Well, Jolito, I don't know what to tell you, player. You don't know how to press start. You're done. Horse. Alright, I feel like we need to set a destination. Let's head back to the top of the map. I feel like we've been kind of stuck in this bottom area here. Guess we'll just head downtown here. Figure out what we want to do once we get there. Thought we were about to have a total, meltdown there. That'd be great if the Xbox restarted on the live. It's rained a lot tonight, man. Route taking me here? Are we sending it? We're sending it. Let's go.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right.
Taking the shortcut. People are always saying that they like Forza for the realistic, gameplay and driving. I don't know about that one.
Recalculating route.
guys know I don't like my dirt roads out here. Just take the long way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Can't take the Lambo on a dirt road, man. That's not cool.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Thank you. Oh, boy. Just ruined my driving. Honestly, I take back everything I said about this car in the beginning. This thing is an absolute monster. And the fact that it's wet out right now and it's doing all this stuff, very impressive. Very heavy car though. You need to correct it after the momentum is on the movement. It takes a lot of brakes. drift around the Christmas tree, but did not go as planned. Dang, this thing is ripping here. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I feel like I should be buckled into this seat right now. Like I should have a seatbelt on. That's how fast I'm going. Folks, that was intense hot fire. How do I get that bonus point? Holy crap, man. That thing was absolutely hauling some major behind there. Alright, let me see. Where are we going to roll to? Let me filter out. Let me filter in my horizon sights. The houses. Online players. Alright, so we got a horizon sight not too far. Where is this one? Oh, the Rush Outpost. I just hate to take a Lamborghini on a dirt road right now. Even though I'm pretty sure Hotel Castillo is a
Turn
dirt
around
road.
when it is safe to do so.
Alrighty, don't mind if I do. You can just throw on my driving gloves. I really like this classical music. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for this 15 seconds whatever they got playing out here. You know what? Screw y'all's friends, man. Buy another one. Stuff right now, man. It's not my style. But when in Rome, oh no. Not the stone wall, boss. Oh man. That was terrible.
You have
Terrible
arrived at your
drive.
destination.
Alright, so that car, whew, man, I've said this, I think, 3 or 4 times already. I don't know how I'm going to top that car, man. I really don't. That thing was insane. So let's see here. Do I got a Ford GT? I do have a Ford GT. So Ford GT, I think, is definitely considered a supercar. I think we're going to jump into that. This will be the first American vehicle we've driven tonight. Actually, I don't know. Is Pagani? Pagani's not American. Is it? I'm not quite sure. Now let's see. 2017 Ford GT. Pretty sure this has the 3.5 liter EcoBoost in it, like an F-150 motor, if I'm not mistaken. Which those things do make some jam. Which way is this guy? Let's follow him. Wow. Okay, so we didn't really get the opportunity to feel this car out before we just started absolutely hauling ace. What up, buddy? Oh no, what is, how did he type all that when he was driving? Some new technology that I don't know about? Chat, fill me in if you know, man. Oh, yeah. This thing is great too, man. Ha! Dude, you know what? I think the big problem is that I've just been driving like riced out, just like boring driver, like boring cars, man. Like the Q60, you know, I'm a Nissan fanboy, so I got a lot of 370s, 350s. I mean, you know, okay cars, but I am glad we went with the exotics and the supercars for tonight's stream, because man, I am having a lot of fun. This ice, man. Jeez. Heck, far away from this instant end. All right, so this car, fast, definitely doesn't handle the way that I would have anticipated it to handle. Definitely need to pay attention.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So far, man, I gotta say, the Germans and the Italians taking the cake for handling on the supercars and exotics portion of today's cruise. Started out, I mean, again, I need to find out if that Pagani's on. We're gonna look. Oh, I missed the turn. Where are you going? You guys know I don't do dirt roads. And I guess the game doesn't know that. I've just told you guys multiple times. I'm kind of talking to myself in this. Now, I guess I could kind of short shift it a little, but this car, red line's so easy. And it sounds so, I wouldn't call it good. The red line's very easy, which kind of entices you to red line it more.
Turn sharp left.
Whoa. Got a little straighter here. Let's see what we can go on. Launch is great. Nice and straight. Spin the snot out of those tires, but didn't fishtail at all.
Turn left. You have arrived
Man.
at your destination.
This thing sounds great. Alright, man, I don't know. The night is still young. Just passed over 2 hours on the live stream. I am getting a little bit hungry. I wish I had made a snack before I came out here, but let me know how you guys are enjoying it down in the comments section. Let me know how things are looking out there, man. I mean, we're still kind of trying to get the feel. Automobili Modena. So that leads me to believe that the Pagani is an Italian vehicle. If I had to guess. But yeah, man, let me know how things are looking out there for y'all. Been trying to focus more on the driving and less on the talking. Oh, here we go. Forgot about some classic American. I wouldn't say classic. I just say classic. Yeah, they're down in the books as an American supercar, man. A McLaren, dude. So now, what is the one to have? The 620R. I know, like, the F1 McLaren was the original that came out, but I don't think that we're gonna have. We're not gonna be satisfied with that. I think we'll start out in the 620, and then we'll jump in the Senna, the S2. We'll do them back to back to kind of get a feel for them. But yeah, I totally forgot about the McLarens, man. These are most definitely an American supercar. So let's see how it compares to the Ford GT, which we're just coming out of. Oh, pardon me. Parched out here. Straight up parched. Now, you're gonna look at this. I'm expecting this thing to handle 10 times better than the Ford GT for sure. Now, was it raining when I was out in the GT? I don't think it was. The ground is wet right now, but I still think this thing is gonna handle. Just get myself a little refreshment here. Take a little break. So for those of you guys who are tuned in, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I am your boy D Nally, aka Don Squally. We do rock the lives. Try to get one out once every week, sometimes twice a week. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys enjoy it, we're out here. We're just straight up cruising some supercars. So if you guys do like what you see, man, maybe you could consider smashing that like button for your boy. So I think the move here with the McLaren, we're just gonna see where the road takes us. No specific destination. We'll see how she drives, man. I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty excited to see how this thing rips. Okay, so the ground appears to be dry. Might have just been that festival site that was wet. The girl saw me pull in. It's like, no, son of a That didn't sound healthy. Oh, son. Oh, bud. Alright, well, I'm not gonna lie. Slightly disappointed by this one. My lead foot is activated right now. But despite that, this thing feels like it's just lacking some tire. Yeah, it's not the greatest vehicle that we have driven. What the? Oh, it's a dog. I thought that was like a deer. Sounds great. look, it is absolutely pouring rain now. Maybe a slight exaggeration. It's raining. But that car was a little lackluster. Now I'm hoping the Senna with the big wing is going to be a little more planted, because that car just felt like it didn't have a big enough tire or a good enough tire on it, which is surprising because it's a McLaren. So let's see if this vehicle is any better here. Definitely not off the start. Hopefully this rain lets up. Let's take it on the highway real quick.
Arcade will begin soon.
I do not care about that. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Now keep in mind, the Aventador did 420 on this highway. And we are not even past 340. And it's struggling to get to that. Wow. Is that Aventador really that much faster than this thing? That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, it is raining, so I'm not able to handle these corners. Oh, yeah, see that? See that? I hit the paddle, the tires spun and launched me off the side of the road. I'm not making excuses, but I am actually. Alright, so let's let this road dry out a bit. See what we can do for a top speed run, I should say. My leg, I swear. Woo! The active arrow. Damn, brother. Yeah, I don't know why, man. I don't know why, but I really like the inside view with the wheel. I mean, when I'm driving outside with the wheel, I can't control the car properly. I don't know what it is. My perspective needs to be from in the car in order for me to, in order for me to really steer this motherfucker properly. Does that make sense? Ew, brother. Alright, 420. 420. High speed of the day, baby. Let's see if we can beat it, even though I don't want it. Seventh gear. Does this thing have an 8? No, only 7. Hold on to her. Buddy, there's no way this thing's getting even close to 400. watching the Speedo. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I expected much more out of this car. I mean, it was the Aventador that did 420. This is a Senna. Is this not one of the fastest McLarens that they make? I don't know. I'm not a McLaren guy, man. I guess maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Whoa, don't go off that bridge. That'd be embarrassing. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, I don't mind the McLarens. They're not bad cars, but I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Can we do better American, though, is the question. Chat, is a C8 Corvette Stingray or a Viper an exotic? I have been on the fence about whether or not I want to use either of those cars tonight. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. But I think we're going to have to rock one of them, man. We're getting pretty much through our exotic collection at this point. Man, I'm losing my voice. I've been talking mad-ish tonight. If you guys have been enjoying yourself, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's your boy D9 aka Don Squally. We're doing this every week, possibly multiple times a week. You already know. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess the only way to I guess we're just gonna have to rock the Dodge. I want to do them back to back. The Viper has always historically been known as the, you know, just the death trap of we'll say supercars. I don't know. Most people would consider this an American muscle car of some sort. It does have the old spicy V10 up in there. I don't think that makes it a muscle car. But let's see, man. Oh, she's getting away from me. You gotta be very ginger with her. Talk to her nice. She's gonna put you in the ditch, bud. Man, you don't even have to. You just sniff on that gas and you're spinning out. You just breathe on that gas, bud. You're gonna be my little bitch tonight, bud. Not the other way around. You're gonna get that traction, whether you like it or not. She is fighting for traction. Honestly, fighting for traction, but it's a lot of low-end torque. There's really no top-end speed to this thing. Like, it revs very low. It's an S2 class, which is surprising. I guess it really depends on how many gears it has. I don't see the light where it shows me what gear I'm in, but I'd imagine this thing has what, a 6-speed? Maybe a 7-speed? I feel like it would take quite some time for it to get up to speed. Just how it feels though. I mean, it is a V10. So I could also just be doing it so effortlessly that I really can't read the speedometer now. Oh yeah, that was swell. Just perfect. Yeah, I think I'm ripping up the mountain right now. Is what it would appear. Alright, so I think the last move here, we're gonna roll to Lugar Tranquilo. And we're gonna jump in that C8, the Stingray.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
We're gonna take that thing for a rip, because right now, yeah, the Viper, this particular Viper, I mean, it's living up to the stereotypes. Like, man, this thing needs like 400 less horsepower. It would be a blast. 400 less horsepower, and this would be a Miata, and then it would be a fun car.
so.
Oh yeah, I'm working on
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, man, so let's jump into the... Sorry guys, I've been rolling around daytime and I did not have the brightness at the adequate adjustment setting. Probably blown the F out, man. I gotta figure out if there's like a screen I could put over top to keep the whites from blowing out the... You know, when you're recording an actual screen, or I just need to figure out how to hook like Twitch up so I can do like the dual camera so I can stream the gameplay legit and then have a split screen with like you know, just the wheel and pedals, I can actually situate the camera more so on the wheel and pedals. I think that would look pretty cool too, but I don't know. I'm sure a quick Google search would probably help me out, but alright. The Chevrolet Stingray, again, borderline on if this is considered an exotic or a supercar for that matter, but I guess we were driving, I don't know, what classifies a supercar? The price or how fast it goes? Because, I mean, if it's how fast it goes, then any car can be a supercar. But if it's the price, then, you know, an American, $80,000 American car probably not an exotic. I don't know. We're going to drive this. Pardon me. We're going to drive this thing home. See how it compares to the Viper. I think that was a 2016 Viper. This is a 2020 Vet. So quite a bit newer. So you can already tell the shifts are snappy. Tires and handling equally as terrible. It does hook quite nice. If I can get the steering dialed in. Okay, so the trick is to touch the brakes a little bit. I could have swore I had anti-lock braking on. Those brakes are definitely locking when I hit them. And we are in the swamp. Short shifting it handles quite nice. With the engine being in the back, I can tell it's tail heavy. And not in a way where you swing it out and you hit the gas and you drift it. I mean, right there, perfect example. The back just swung around. I couldn't control it. I just couldn't control it, I tell you. This thing is a handful. Again, definitely not my favorite car that we have driven tonight. Not terrible. But what I think we're going to do is roll back to the nearest crib here. Take a nice slow cruise back here. Sorry, I was on the wrong side for the exit there. My bad, broke the roundabout rules there. Brakes, tire upgrade for the Stingray C8, much needed. thought that was the house right there.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, well, thank you very much. So we have arrived at our destination, and we are going on about just over 2.5 hours on live here. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna probably do is wrap it up for the night. We drove a ton of cars, Lambos, Ferraris, some American exotics and supercars, which I thought I was gonna struggle to find some, but we did get quite a few in there. Let me know what your favorite car was on the live stream tonight, man. As always, if you guys are not subscribed, definitely subscribe. It helps, me get into the algorithm, helps you see my videos in the future. We're looking at doing more lives, most definitely in the future. And we're going to be upgrading the wheel pretty soon. So, yeah, man, lots of cool stuff to come. But with that being said, I'm going to go inside and munch out, man. I'm starving. A lot of work ripping the sim rig, believe it or not, man. I don't know how these guys do it for like 5, 6, 7 hours. But yeah, man. With that being said, I am your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and as always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Port.